Hey guys, and welcome to the channel, and thanks for joining me in another Star Citizen video. And in today's video, we are going to take a look at the Reliant core. Now this is a ship that I've been meaning to go back and cover for a long time now and just haven't made it around to it. And I thought with a lot of the updates happening in the game, and with, tractor beams coming coming into the game a couple of patches ago, I thought it'd be a really cool time to cover this now that the ship is kind of fully functional. One thing I really didn't realize when I started, flying this ship here recently, because I always like to mess around and fly with these ships and test them out before I cover them, is that it has a lot more storage than I originally thought it had. Now, you can actually fit a PTV in the back of this, and let me show you that. So yeah, it has quite a bit of space. It does have 6 SCU of cargo space, so you can hold 6. And I would think maybe you could get maybe a couple more in there. Now remember, this is not like the Avenger Titan where you have 2 ways of ingress egress where you can get in and out of the ship. So you have to leave a path for you to actually get out the back to be able to get out of your ship. Along with that, this ship actually packs a lot more firepower than I originally thought it did. So this is the Reliant core. I guess I'd call it the standard starter ship version of the ship. And I'm going to kind of be here comparing this to the Titan, and that is just because that's a well-known ship and a lot of people already fly that. But you can see here on the wings, and we're going to take a look at this real fast. You can see right here, we've got, these are size 2s, so you've got a turret, so you've got 2 size 2s on a turret. You've got another size 2 under the wing. You've got 2 missiles on that wing, another size 2, and 2 more missiles. So that's 4 missiles and 4 size 2 guns already. Now what you have on this wing is the tractor. Now, if the tractor beam stuff is not your thing, and to be honest, it's not my thing either. It's not something I use. I don't think the gameplay is quite there yet to be able to pick up boxes and put them in your ship. It's just easier to hop out of your ship, use the tractor beam gun, and get back in. So right now, what I've been doing is I've been removing this and putting another turret on the end, and now you have 6 size 2 guns, and this can pack just as much punch as the Titan. And I'm gonna actually show you this, guys. We're gonna do the loadout on this ship here. We're gonna jump into Erkul Games and check out the loadout. But as we walk around this ship, the design, it's just something I've always liked. It really feels like that sci-fi type ship. A lot of people compare it to a couple of the Star Wars ships, but this is really fantastic. Like I said, lots of room in here, and you can probably cram more than 6 boxes, of course, but plenty of room. But like I said, only one way in and out. Now the components aren't in the ship yet, so I assume this thing still has to go through like some sort of gold standard, or at least adding the components back into this, because right now they are not there. The ship's maneuverability overall is pretty good. Now, it is a starter ship, or I'm considering us more of a starter ship. So, I say it's fair compared to, in that sort of class of ship. I say it's pretty fair. Again, what I love is the cockpit, the view. You can see everything. It's kind of like what I say when people are looking at their very first ship. They're looking at the very, very early starter ships like the Aurora and the Mustang. And the Mustang I love because of the cockpit view. It's just so open. It gives you that full cinematic effect when you're flying, when you're leaving the planets, or coming through, the atmospheres and through the clouds and such. It's just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, guys, that is kind of our view. There's not really much to it. It's a smaller ship, right? It's only the cockpit and a little cargo hold. But man, you can get so much done in this ship. If you're looking for a slight upgrade over a starter, or maybe you've got a few more bucks you want to throw at the game versus just, using your $45 ship, your Aurora or your Mustang, this is definitely something to look at. Like I said, I'm going to be comparing this to the Titan here. So let's jump into Erkul Games. Let me show you what I got on the loadout section of this, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, we are here in Erkul Games. This is our DPS kind of calculator. This will give you all the information that you need about a ship. If you're new to the game, I will drop a link to this below so that you have a quick link access to it. But if you're looking at, doing your components and upgrading weapons and trying different things, this is where you want to go to check it out. It's pretty accurate. So here we are, we're on our Reliant core, and this is exactly kind of what I wanted to show you. And we're going to, like I said, we are going to compare this just to the Titan, just because it's a well-known ship, right? A lot of people fly it. I see them all around the verse all the time. So real fast, like I said, you have your 4, so you got 2 here. You got your 4 size 2 Badgers, pretty good for a starter ship, not bad. And then you have your tractor beam. But like I said, if a tractor beam is not your thing, you want that extra firepower, all you got to do, put your turret back on it, go back down and switch to your Badgers, and you can see now we have 6 Badgers. Now this is something that I wanted to show you as far as the weapons go, right? We're not even going to mess with the missiles right now. We're going to leave those the way they are. These are infrared. They're good to go. This is what I would run pretty much anyways. So if we go in here and we slap on and go to the cannon, since at the time of making this video, cannons are kind of slapping pretty hard right now, right? So we're going to go Omninskis. We're going to go Omninskis. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to keep on going with that. So that's 4. And we're going to go ahead and put, so that's 6 size 2 cannons, right? And this is kind of what I wanted to show you. So we have 6 size 2 cannons. Now, you got pretty good ammo in these turrets, right? Pretty good ammo in the turrets. And you have 13 here. So not the, I mean, it's not the greatest, but you do have some shots, and cannons do seem to recharge okay. You have 996 on the DPS and 1080 on the alpha, right? So this is what I want to show you. So this is going to get taken away after I switch this screen, but I just wanted to show you that. So all cannons, 996 on the DPS and 1080 on the alpha. So we're going to go in here. We're going to switch to our Titan. So here's the same cannons, but these are size 3, not size 2. So we're just going to take off the Gatling, and we're going to put a size 4 cannon on it, right? So check this out. So a Titan loaded out with full cannons versus that Reliant. Check it out, guys. The core is actually putting out more damage than the Titan cannon for cannon. Shots for shots, exactly. Now, the Titan's probably a little bit beefier of a ship, especially in terms of, like, armor and stuff. You can kind of see on the different settings down here of, what the ship has, and you can compare it to that if you want. But if you're a good pilot, you're not getting hit that much. You're taking damage to the shields. This is still putting out more alpha and DPS damage, guns for guns. So just something to look at, just something I thought that was kind of neat. I'm still a Titan fan myself, but I am actually kind of growing to like that Reliant core a lot. I've been flying it quite a bit lately. And my favorite part, it actually has a spot for your co-pilot where the Titan does not. You can have your partner in the Titan. They can just sit on the bed or whatnot, or lay on the floor, or sit on the floor. But it actually has a co-pilot seat on the Reliant core. So some cool stuff, some cool information. So if we go back here, we're going to go back to the MISC real fast, to the Reliant core. So here's our core. Now, as far as the rest of the loadout guys, I usually just, since the components are not that much on this ship, I just throw the military grade A pretty much all the way across the board and just let it go. Like I said, if you're new to this site, if you click on something, you can actually, so here's the FR66 that you would want to put on there, the 2 size 1s. You can actually, it tells you where to get these things and how much they actually cost. So it's not that bad of a deal to load this ship out. So I'm going to save you guys from going through this. You can play with it yourself. But okay, guys, let's jump back into this, and I'll have just a couple of little closing thoughts. Okay, guys, so I hope the little session there in Erkul Games helped you as far as looking at the, damage and the weapons and what comes on this ship. It's actually pretty cool. Shields are kind of the same as the Titan and a lot of the other starter ships. It's actually, a lot beefier of a ship than I originally thought. I just never got the chance to fly it and to actually test it in combat and stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm actually going to continue to fly this one. It's probably a ship I'm going to purchase in-game. I believe this was just over 1.7 million credits, which is a far cry from what it used to be, which I think was like in the 800s. But yeah, I hope that helps you. If this is something you're considering as an upgrade from your basic starter ship, I highly, highly recommend this ship. It is a blast to fly. You will not regret it. It's a lot of fun. You've got plenty of storage here. You saw that you could get the PTV in it, and it's just an overall beautiful ship with you being able to, you know, do the vertical and horizontal wings. So thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. I hope this helps you if you're looking at this ship. Again, I will see you guys on the next video.